Welcome back. You're watching Breakfast with India, and this is our special segment for all of you who are giving the CAT this year, the common admission test that has some of you in a bind, I'm sure.
Yes, so we have in studio Mr. Kapil Sharma. He's a faculty member with T.I.M.E, joining us here, of course, to answer all your queries. Of course, you can start calling in, and the numbers are, of course, also, I believe we already have somebody who's calling us.
That's right. This is Rohan from Delhi, who's written in on our website, and he says that my calculation speed is low. So how should I improve that?
Okay, see, if you look at the CAT of the past 3-4 years, then the emphasis on calculations has luckily gone down. So for people like Rohan, they don't really need to worry too much on calculations. So we focus on CAT for the past 5-6 years or so on. So it's less likely that CAT will have calculations oriented questions this year. So the idea is not to worry too much about calculations and just to think positive and do well.
All right, we've got somebody calling in at this moment from Kolkata. We've got Sridevi. Go ahead with your question.
Good morning, ma'am, and good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Actually, I have a two-part question, which is a little generic, as in what must be done exactly 2 days prior to CAT. And the other part is, how does one overcome exam anxiety?
Right. See, 2 days before the CAT, the only thing we do is perhaps think positive, and relax, and don't study too much. Don't take any new tests. Just revise your basics and keep your cool and calm and think in a positive manner. I think that's the best part you can do as far as preparing in the last 2 days is concerned.
Right, and we have another person calling from Kolkata. This is Shantanu Bhadra. Good morning, Shantanu. Go ahead with the question.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, my question is that what are the most important chapters or topics in the quant section in CAT?
See, again, not very easy to predict. If you look at the CAT papers of the past 5-6 years,
Yes.
there are not too many chapters, which we can say these are the 5-6 chapters which you can study and then you'll clear CAT. CAT has always been unpredictable. So my suggestion is you please cover up the entire syllabus. Okay, there are a few chapters like numbers, geometry, mensuration, or even simple equations and algebra, which have been more important. As far as CAT is concerned, it's very difficult to predict. So you better be prepared for all kinds of questions.
Right, I think quant is everyone's worry, especially maths. We have somebody right to us from Lucknow as well on
Yes,
that.
Imtiaz Khan, in fact, from Lucknow, and his question is that I'm not comfortable with topics from higher maths like probability, permutations and combinations, etc. So what should I do?
Another common worry which students have, that topics like permutations, combinations and probability. But again, fortunately enough, when we look at the CAT of 5-6 years, there have been not too many questions from these areas. So if you can do just your basic maths, including numbers, geometry and all those basic maths, 10th level maths, if you can do properly, you can still do well in CAT. And we have students who have done well in CAT without being good at higher maths.
Right, so it's basically don't worry so much about it. I think that's one of the areas where students get really worried, because English is something that they usually take care of.
Yes,
True.
That's true. Absolutely. And I think just preparations is probably what they're just worried about, and it's more to do with just the mental, their balance that they need to really...
Now that the last 2 weeks are into CAT, just less than 2 weeks left. Exactly. Now you can't do too much in terms of preparation. It's more in terms of thinking positive and hoping for the best.
And that is actually most of the questions that we're getting is mostly on those lines. But anyway, I'm sure you get lots of them and you answer them really well. You've helped the students a lot. Thank you so much for joining us, Kapil. We'll of course like it if you come back again and answer some more queries there.
Pleasure.
Indeed, that's Kapil Sharma from T.I.M.E answering all your queries. Do keep those questions coming in. We'll have more special guests and more experts talking to you on how to build a CAT really.
Yes, with that we'll of course take a very quick break here. Up next, the other half of Breakfast with India. We'll take a look again at the top stories. Stay with us.